the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. As much about cars as computers this year, more specifically, driverless cars. And despite it still being years until they can start selling them, manufacturers are already thinking about the next big thing: smart cities.
If we move quickly and dramatically shift our thinking, though, we can redesign transportation in our cities in ways that not only meet the growing demand, but improve the quality of life for everyone at the same time.
Tech firms and car makers are clambering over one another to design the so-called smart cities of the future. And now a UK competition is being launched to search for new ideas to prepare our streets for driverless cars.
We are willing to look at ideas from anybody and everybody who's got a good proposition. What we need to do is think, how do we reimagine the road system in the 21st century as we move into the era of driverless cars? Lots of change is going to be required, and we need to get ahead of the game, not lag it.
This competition will start to challenge the conventions we've all accepted since the rise of the car. Ideas like this: a smart road that updates the markings depending on the time of day and usage. Another area organisers are keen to explore is what we could do with all the extra space. Most firms, including car makers themselves, are preparing for the end of personal car ownership. Instead of having thousands lined up for most of the day without being used, we'll probably just summon one when we want one, meaning our streets could look less like this and more like this. Exhibition Road here in London has won awards for its design. It's multi-purpose and semi-pedestrianised, designed around far fewer cars and far more people. Some believe this is what the streets of a driverless car world could look like. Technology experts say it will be worth it, and the transition should begin as soon as possible.
Driverless cars offer us an opportunity to use our space more intelligently to improve the quality of life. We're not going to need, for example, so many car parking spaces. There will be a chance, if we've got fewer cars, to perhaps have smaller roads, or less big roads in some cases. But we also need to think about how we invest more in public transport, I think, in terms of how we then integrate public transport with using driverless taxis.
With hundreds of millions of pounds invested, the government wants the UK to be at the forefront of driverless car technology. Paving the way for them now is a start, but there's a long road ahead. Joe Tidy, Sky News.